So Jamie, I see audiences threw nearly 3 million pounds at Level Up, Rush Be or Die Trying this week. You know, the film our critic gave a 2 out of 10.
Okay, but hang on. Maybe there's something we're missing. Sometimes the critics just don't get what audiences want, right?
What they wanted was incomprehensible video game references and terrible plotting, apparently. Welcome to Umpire Magazine, The Hot Take. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. And before Alex completely destroys my faith in humanity, let's talk about the good stuff. Echo just had its third week at #1 with 11.8 million.
Fine, I'll give you that one. Nearly 30 million total for a drama thriller that actually has a brain. Shocking that audiences occasionally make good choices.
See, this is what I love about cinema. When quality storytelling meets audience hunger for intelligence, magic happens. The Curse of the Mummy right behind it with over 10 million too.
Classic monster mayhem never goes out of style, the magazine says. Unlike whatever the hell I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I am not is supposed to be.
Wait, that title is longer than most movie plots. But it made 4.7 million, so clearly it resonated with someone.
Yeah, it resonated with people who have too much disposable income and questionable taste. 3 out of 10 from our critic, Jamie. 3.
Okay, but listen, sometimes a film just hits different for different people. Maybe it's dealing with identity issues in a way that speaks to audiences even if critics don't get it.
Or maybe, and hear me out here, it's just bad. Like Hungry Hippos earning 260 pounds total. That's not even enough for a decent dinner.
All right, that one I can't defend. 2 out of 10 and basically no audience? That's just sad. But can we talk about next week? 20 new releases.
20 films. In 1 week. Because what the cinema landscape really needs is complete chaos and scheduling nightmares for every multiplex manager in the country.
But Alex, look at the quality. Bong Joon-ho's Ride. Hard got a 10 out of 10. A Disney meets Die Hard mashup with Yippee-ki-yay, Have a Magical Day.
I hate that I'm actually curious about that one. Also, David Lynch doing Broken Streets for a 9 out of 10, and somehow Akira Kurosawa is still making films in 2026.
Right? Jeffrey Asher, a comedy drama, also got 9 out of 10. This is what I mean when I say auteur filmmaking isn't dead.
Then you've got Paul Greengrass with Final Round earning another perfect 10, while Christopher Nolan is apparently so bored he's releasing 2 films at once.
The amazing vignettes of crime and passion and The Executioner. I mean, it's Nolan, so you know they're going to mess with time somehow, and I am here for it.
Meanwhile, Robert De Niro's directorial debut Cold Mercy got a brutal 3 out of 10. Brutal being the operative word there, apparently in all the wrong ways.
And Angelina Jolie's Darkness. Where Am I? Only managed a 4 out of 10. That title feels like it's asking the real questions, though.
Speaking of asking questions, can we discuss the rumor mill section? Tom Vandenberge apparently spent 3 hours pitching a sequel to a film that was never made.
No way. Wait, that's actually kind of brilliant in a completely insane way? Like, he's so committed to the creative process, he's transcended reality.
Or he's completely lost touch with reality while YMS stock sits at $49, built on smoke, mirrors, and very expensive office furniture.
Okay, but the Stephen D story is just heartbreaking. Crying into a popcorn machine and trying to hide inside a carnival mirror at Funhouse Pictures?
With a $6 stock price, I'd be hiding in carnival mirrors too. At least lens flare Larry's problems are more practical. Delivery trucks literally cannot find his building.
Artistically obscured headquarters. I mean, that's commitment to the aesthetic, even if it's completely dysfunctional.
Here's what kills me, though. Pitch Black Pictures has a stock price of $0, and their CEO blames it on their artistic vision being too pure for capitalism.
I mean, there's something admirable about that stance, even if it's completely delusional. Art shouldn't always be about money.
Jamie, their latest film reportedly consists entirely of a black screen with occasional heavy breathing. That's not art. That's a screensaver with anxiety.
Okay, you got me there. That's just pretentious nonsense. Though I have to admit, Mobile Mr. T conducting business meetings on city buses is kind of genius cost-cutting.
Finally, something we can agree on. Pitching $50 million action franchises while hanging from a subway strap shows real dedication to the mobile lifestyle.
See? There's always something to appreciate in this crazy industry, even when stock prices hit zero and CEOs are eating stolen bagels at 3 a.m.
Wait, did we just find common ground on public transportation film pitches? What has this industry done to us?
It's made us appreciate the beautiful chaos of it all. Next week's going to be absolutely bonkers with all those releases.
20 films, Jamie. 20. I'm going to need so much coffee. We'll see you next week when we try to make sense of whatever fresh hell the box office delivers.
And when we inevitably argue about whether Bong Joon-ho can really pull off Disney